Got it. Okay, perfect. Well,
Dynamo, Dynamo.
guys, first thing, there are few more people. I mean, not only our students, there are few more people have joined. They're joining the day one and day two, the training for completely free. So,
Oh,
since
oh, you group जब दी है कौन सा वाला है
you,
उस खाते
you,
का लिंक का दे जूम पे वार के लिए थे वार के लिए
they,
लाने हैं ना ते खाना बनाना है खाना बना ली
that.
ये मिलता
Please
काम
mute
काम देखो
yourself. Please mute Vijay Singh, Tahir, Tahir, Vijay. Please mute your mics. I have already muted. Don't try to unmute it again. Okay, fine. Okay, Syed Abu Tahir, muted. Okay, fine. Hmm, yeah, okay. So there are few people who are joined for the demonstration today. I mean today and tomorrow. So that is the reason I'm not revealing the magic behind some sort of. I mean, I'm not revealing the tips for some reason. Okay. So Um, any questions on the way to home, Arun Kumar? I think no one have an issue. Okay, cool. Good to go. So total we have 20 concepts, guys. Okay, let me introduce myself. By the way, I'm Kumar. Okay, and I'm director of this company, and I do take care of the trainings and placements. So every training, like which I mean, which comes under me, and I'll keep an eye on every tutor and every training. And if I feel this training is not worthy, so I'll immediately replace with another trainer with everything. And the placement part. Um, so far, we have trained the candidates on Revit and other tools. Uh, and our track record is there will be no second interview after a training. So this is what I do take care of, our things. Okay, when it comes to the training and placements, I'm a very, very dedicated and very arrogant as well when it comes to the training and placements and at the time of interviews. Seriously, okay, and we are acting like a hiring partner for most of the companies. So I know how the training, I mean, how the interviews will be. So I know what are the mistakes it shouldn't happen while we, interview a person, how the interview generally asks. I know everything. So keep those in the mind. I have developed this course outline, this Revit Dynamo for almost 3 to 4 months, and most of the concepts are imaginary concepts. You won't get it any in YouTube or anywhere. Okay, so maximum uh, try to attend all the sessions instead recorded videos. And I know Fridays and Saturdays we you generally have a now what do you say, submissions. So Saturday we don't have a session anyways, like it's a 5 days training. So Monday to Friday at 8:30, the same timing exactly. Well, and second thing is Fridays, generally we don't discuss that important topics. I mean, if there is less count, I mean, students, okay, generally you won't feel that you're learning new complicated stuff and you won't feel uh, like, say that, I'm not able to understand anything. So these kind of words I never heard from my students so far and from you too as well. If you feel such, let me know. I mean, if you don't understand, don't fool yourself. First of all, because you're paying me and it's not a small amount. Okay. So your satisfaction is very, very important. You are a student. Okay. So your satisfaction is very important. I don't want to get any negative feedback from 30, 30, 35 students. So everyone should go with complete, in-depth knowledge. You should be exactly like me after the training. Understand? Okay. So at the time of interviews, like I'll be always with you and sit with you and explain how the training will be. I mean, sorry, how the interview will be and everything. Okay. So second, I mean, third important thing, you have to respond to every single question which I ask in the training. Don't write, don't jump, just keep a mission open and don't roam here and there in the home. Okay. So be here because automation is a future. I hope you are already aware of this. Okay. That is the reason you are here. Automation is a future. You're not saving just like 5 minutes of 10 minutes of a time in a task. You're almost saving hours and not only in one project. So if you create a script which takes 1 hour to develop, so execution maximum 5 to 10 seconds. So this 5 to 10 seconds is going to save a number of hours in all the projects, not in only that particular project, in all the projects. So you are going to be a big asset for your company. So maintain that. Array, that Jubair has that additional skill. I mean, I'm not able to do this kind of thing. So let it go to this. Just go to Mohammed Jubair and get the things done. So, there is Abhilash. So Abhilash has an additional skill. So get that admireness from your team members. Okay. So that can happen only with, this automation. Understand? Okay. So even coordinators, managers will sit next to you. Even though you are a modeler, they'll sit with you. I want this. Can you please do it? So even managers will come and ask you, request you to do this. So get that magic, around you. Understand? Okay. So please do respond to every single, question which I raised. Okay. And if you have any questions, please ask me. We have 8:30 to 8:45. It's a Q&A time. Since you don't have any questions in mind, and since it's a first day session, so that is the reason I'm utilizing this 8:30 to 8:45 to explain all this. Okay. So again, you have a time to clear your doubts, 10:15 to 10:30. Any questions, please, drop it in the chat box. I'll, you know, I don't want to send anyone with a, unanswered. Every question will be answered. Okay. Clear whether it is an advanced or whether it's a basic one. So I'll definitely answer and then leave the meeting. Sometimes it may take, 10:45, 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock also. Get ready. And everyone should come with a different questions. Rajesh, what is the logic behind this? So I'm not able to do this. Is there any solution? Okay. So far, from my perspective, you know, I never say no to students for any single query. From students' perspective, they never heard no, that won't happen. So I never disappoint you for any kind of a concern. Okay, clear? Sometimes I may provide you the solutions for your queries as well if I'm available. Okay, so I'm running like two more organizations. One is like artificial intelligence company, and second one is an ads on truck. So I may busy with, these two things, but I'll definitely pick your call and answer your call, and I can respond to you at least for like 1 or 2 minutes, not more than that. Okay, try to understand. Okay, clear. So 2 more minutes. What are the things? Okay, no notes, nothing, no presentations, and after the training, I mean within the training itself, I am going to share you very important resource files which you can't develop yourself after the training. So I'm sharing you like a hot cake. Understand? You just simply implement on your live projects directly, which is worth of more than a lakh. Understand? Okay. So, I mean, generally companies are buying these kind of resources from the freelancers and they kill almost like week to 10 days to develop these kind of complicated scripts, 8 hours a day into week or a 10 days. So I'm sharing, with you directly. Understand? Okay. With the recorded videos, how to use it and everything. Okay. So what else? If you have any technical concerns, like if you're not able to install the Dynamo, any
Yes, sir.
advanced, 2 minutes, I'll come to you. Okay, so
Okay.
any concerns, technical concerns, please reach me out. Okay, so I want you to align from the day three. I want you to write your scripts confidently. at least the data part. The data part. For the first
What is
3 days,
the Dynamo?
sorry,
Uh, where where to use Dynamo software?
I'll show you. I'll show you how to open everything. Okay. So where do you use? Where to use? Okay. Okay. So I'll explain everything. Don't worry. What is this? Who is this?
Is it a paid version or a free version?
It's free. It comes with the Revit installation. Okay. It comes with the Revit installation. So don't worry, annotate.
Okay.
So we are learning from Revit or Civil 3D or general?
This is general one. This general one, and there are no different Dynamo for Civil 3Ds and different for Revit. So the Dynamo is only one. If you learn the Dynamo for Revit, you can implement the same strategies in the Civil 3D as well. If you learn Dynamo for Civil 3D, you can implement the same strategies in a Revit as well. Okay, so I'm teaching you a concept how to use a node for 60 hours. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? So I'm going to teach you only one single concept. So this concept leads, there are a number of sub-concepts, like 20 concepts under this. Clear? So we are going to learn how to mute, please. Okay, we are going to learn how to use a node for 60 hours. So you just try to understand how I have kept the in-depth knowledge in this entire training. Okay, one single concept you're going to learn for almost 60 hours. Okay, so it's 8:45. Now someone have a question actually. Who is that? Someone have a question actually. I asked him to stop. Who is that? Any questions before we
Sir,
get
please
into the topic?
explain Dynamo software.
Okay. So you are a Revit user, right?
Yes, sir.
You are a Revit user, correct? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
So in the Manage tab, in the Visual Programming panel, we have a Dynamo. Since I have already opened, that is the reason which is showing like a grid out. Okay. Okay. Is that clear, Mr. KNG? Okay. So this comes with the Revit installation. You no need to install anything additionally. Okay. Good.
Hello, hello, Rajesh.
Tell me, Vishnu.
This Dynamo is only applicable for Revit or any software, 3D Max, and like which software is applicable for the Dynamo and API, Revit API?
In dynamobim.org, get Dynamo. See, this Dynamo is not only for Revit, it's for Civil 3D. It's for Format. I mean, alternative to SketchUp. Format is nothing but like SketchUp application. And Elias, in the sense, it is for automobile, in the field of, automobile field. They design the cars, the car logos, the ventilation system of a car. So everything they use it here. Okay. And Forma, which is almost close to the format. Okay. And advanced steel and robot structural analysis. So Dynamo can be used in all these applications, not only
Tekla?
for
Is it applicable for Tekla?
no. Tekla is not an Autodesk product, no.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
all of them are like Autodesk products. Okay. So not for that. Okay. So Tekla API is something different to our Revit API.
But
Okay.
3D
Clear?
Max is Autodesk product, right?
But it is not listed here, no. So maybe you can expect in
Hmm.
future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So any questions? No. Shall I get into the topic? Okay, guys, we have total.
One more
Hmm.
question. In the future classes, will you entertain questions in between your sessions, or there will be a time period?
Actually, you must ask the questions, but not stopping the content. So while I'm teaching you a content, so I don't want you to
Yeah.
stop. So
Yeah.
I'll
Because
give
we
you
have
the
only 2 hours. That's why.
You have first 15 minutes, last 15 minutes, and I'll allow you to ask your questions after I stop a concept. Then you can ask. Okay.
Okay.
So while I'm teaching the concept, it's not like, because it's not only spoiling. I mean, you will get the answer, but others will disturb. Clear? But every question will be answered. Don't worry. Okay. Good.
Thank you.
So there are 20 key concepts. There are 20 key concepts you must learn. 20 key concepts you must learn. So who is the boss for all these concepts? Who is the boss for all these concepts? There must be a boss. I mean, you first understand him, like then only, I mean, he will allow you to play with the rest of the 19 concepts. The boss concept is data types. The boss concept is data types. The rest 19 key concepts are, I mean, based on the data types. So this concept itself, it takes almost like 3 days to teach you. 3 days to teach you. Actually, this is very, very basic for a computer science student. But you guys are, you have a mechanical background, electrical background, and few of you, I know that you hate coding as well. That is the reason in a Dynamo, in a level 1 training, there will be no coding. Yes, we have, but it is very less code, very simple code. That's not a Python, that's not a C, nothing. But we have a code. I'll show you how the code will be in the level 1, I mean in the today's session itself. So that it's very, very impressive. You'll definitely love that, style of writing the code. Okay. So it's called design scripting. I'll show you some example today. Well, so what is this data types actually? What is the data type? If you want to place an element, so when I just click on, any element, when I just click on any element, if I want to read the content, generally, where do I supposed to go? If I want to read a property, any data, then where can I read the data? Come on, I'm asking you. Properties palette.
Property browser, yes.
Only the properties
Properties
palette.
palettes.
Correct? So properties palette. And where else? Instance and
Instance or type.
This is for only Revit
so
or
we have
anything. Why you were asking the questions is there, na? That is only Revit type or
no,
instance.
for Revit and everything, all the tools.
Yeah, okay.
Either it is not only for MEP, not for architecture. See, very nice question, Prashant, again.
Yeah.
Automation is not element or discipline specific. Automation is for all the disciplines. Architecture, structure, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and firefighting. So if you are a Revit user, whether forget about your discipline, for all the disciplines, for all the tools, the Dynamo is same. Okay, and I'm not teaching you again, I'm telling you, I'm not teaching just a basic content. I'm going to teach you some technical content as well. You will come to know why only this in our coming sessions. Okay, well, so we have the properties palette and the type properties palette. This is for instance, and this is for type. And whatever you read, when I pick any element, whatever the data that you read, it is actually not even a 5% of the actual data. Only a BIM developer can see that. Only a BIM developer can see that. Let me close this. See maximum, see how many parameters we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, maximum. 20. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if I count like this, so from here to here, it's 20, 40. So total 60 parameters we have for one element. But where is the real-time properties palette for a developer? For a developer, this is called Revit Lookup Tool. So,
Sorry, Rajesh. You are sharing the screen or
oh, I'm not. Oh, can't you see my screen?
I'm not seeing your screen.
Yeah, we are seeing your screen.
Your screen is visible.
It's visible.
Yeah.
Visible, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, your screen is visible.
Visible, no? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so you just log out and log in back again. Same meeting again, bro. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well, fine. So see, I don't have any. Can I see the ID of an element in the properties palette? Come on. Can I?
No. No.
No. Can I
No.
get
No.
the location information of the particular element, the particular element here? XYZ point.
No.
Can I?
No.
No.
Only
Can
reference
I?
value.
No, right?
No.
Okay. So where can I get such information? Not only that, there is a number of data. Okay. So I can see the location information. See, there is a properties palette. This is actually free tool again, Rivet Lookup. Okay. So mostly you are going to use this Rivet Lookup tool in the level 2 training, not in the level 1. But I want you to understand there is another properties palette which gives the complete information from the backend, from the backend. Okay. Now we are using Dynamo to fit some information from this tool as well. Okay, I can see the ID 495814 491. So 495814. This is the ID of this element. So how do I come to know this information? So how do I am using Dynamo? How can I learn this? Where is my pen tool, bro? Annotate. So this is my element. This is the element, the one which I picked. Okay. If I pick a wall, it shows a wall or something. Now I picked an element. So if I want to get the ID, I'll put a dot next to it. I'll put a dot next to it and I'll write the parameter names. So left side, all of them are like parameter names. Like on the right hand, on the left hand side, these are called parameter names and these are called parameter values. Am I right? Correct? Okay. The same case, even these are called parameter names and parameter values. But when it comes to you are not a modeler or you're not a coordinator or a manager now, you're a developer. So you have to pronounce in a different way. Like, how do we exactly call? They are variables. They are variables. So this is the variable name and variable value. Okay. So these variable values have multiple phases. Multiple phases. Some values looks like a number. Some values looks like a text. Some values looks like a different symbols. So these are called as a data types. Data in which type it is actually. Okay. See this data actually in the brackets in a coding format. This data is in blue color with a bold text. This one is in a number, and this one is a negative number. And this one, which is I have two informations. I have two informations over there and separated with a comma. Separated with comma. And this is in a different type, and this is in a different type. This different type, different type, different type. See, this is a different type again. So these are called types. From the day one till the day end, if you want to play with any object, you should be very good at understanding the particular data type. Otherwise, you can't handle that particular, element at any cost. The first failure will be there itself. In the mid failure, data type. The end failure, data type. So don't consider the data types is a very basic concept. It's very important concept. We'll call it as the heart of this entire training. Okay. But generally, if you go and join any training institutes, they teach you the first day concept is a data types only. They teach you some blah blah blah, what is Python, what is C, and what is all the things for the first 2 days. And then they slowly explain the third day concept will be the data types. The first concept they introduce a data types only, but not with a heart. I've seen many tutors. I faced almost, my teaching experience was terrific. Seriously, it was like a disaster. The way I learned. Okay, there was no proper, um, you know, information. Someone say like learn C sharp. Someone used to say like, learn Python first. Someone said Ruby Rails. I don't know. There is no other, I joined even that also. So, one guy when I was in ACOM, they suggested something else. And he named himself as an automation expert. He suggested me wrong. So I don't want you to face all this. See, your time should be very, very valuable than the money. So don't waste your, time and money both. But especially don't waste your time. Come back to money you can earn anyways. It comes like based on your luck and everything. But time won't come, even though you're lucky. Okay. So then don't waste your time. Well, so these are the data types actually. What about this? These are not the data types. These are having like, one common data type. The parameters always in the text format. See, this is a text, 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 text. All of them are like text. So text only, the complete. From if you have 100 parameters, the parameter names are always text. So text is a data type, but the values which you store in that particular parameter, which keeps on changing. So level ID, level in the sense level 1, level 2, level 3. So it has alphabetical content and numerical content. Element ID, you can't see any alphabet in a level, I mean, in a ID. It's purely a number, 6 digit number. You know that element ID. Okay. So workset ID. So can be logged. I mean, can the, can we log this element? Yes, we can. So what is this exactly saying? Can you change the type? Yes, I can. Can you get the type ID of it? Yes, we can. So every information which is in a different data types. I'll show you how impacts I mean, if you are poor at data types. Okay. So read the values. I don't want to show you this pivot lookup anymore. I want you to understand where we are exactly getting the data. Okay. So just go to the manage tab and in the visual programming panel, again, it's clearly said it's not a programming, guys. You're not learning a programming tool. Understand, you're not learning any kind of a programming languages here. This is a tool which every modeler should know, every coordinator should know, every manager should know. You no need to sit. I mean, if you're a manager, you can say that like, why should I sit and write a scripts? No need. But if you're as a manager, you should know that this task can be done in this time frame. Why these guys are killing? So if you have already learned, sit and develop a script and share it with them. So they'll save the time. So you're not saving your time actually, you're saving the team, time. Understand? Not only in that particular project. Okay. At least you can suggest your, the team to, learn this. Koteswar Rao, please mute. Okay. Done. Thank you. For coordinators, I've seen some of the coordinators doesn't have even a design knowledge. Based on their experience, they tag themselves as a coordinator. So, sorry if I'm saying something wrong. This is already training. I'm not trying to convert any leads now. Understand? So my training is very, very particular. So don't call yourself as a coordinator if you don't have a design knowledge. And if you can't save your team, time and other things. Okay. So automation saves a lot of time, which I always say. Okay. The first concept, which is data types. So what kind of a data types we have? Let's learn those. Okay. I'll show you practically how it really impacts, our the data. Okay. So when it comes to this, array, when it comes to, hold on, I think no one are watching from mobile, right? Everyone are from the tab or PC or a laptop, correct? Is anyone watching from mobile? Let me know so that I have to plan accordingly. No one are watching from mobile, is it? Come on.
Yes,
No,
sir.
right? Okay, good.
Uh,
Well, are you Are you watching from mobile, Rutuja?
Yes, sir. I'm watching from mobile, also on machine. My machine screen is small. I couldn't see
Now, is this
big,
fine with you?
small letters.
Is this fine with
Yes,
you? Can
yes,
you
sir.
able
Yes,
to
sir.
see?
Fine,
Okay, good.
fine.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So that is the reason I need. Okay, stop using mobiles any phone. Anyways, like if you're in traveling, that's fine. I mean, let me know. But Rajesh, I'm in that case, I can zoom in more. Okay. Well,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
let me close this. We have two type of what have done. So data types. We have two type of data types actually. One is primitive, and second one is application specific. Application specific. Okay. So what is the difference between the primitive and application specific? Primitive in the sense it is common for all the languages. If you learn C or C sharp, please, Tahir, please don't. If I mute everyone, you can't unmute and speak. Please don't disturb others. Please try to. Okay. Okay. Don't mute it. Don't mute. Don't mute. That's it. Okay. So C sharp or Python. If you join any programming language, if you join any programming language, we have a common data types. It's called primitive. It's common for all the programming languages. But in every application, I mean for every language, we have an application specific as well. It's keep on changing from app to app. Okay. So application specific, like wall is a data type, window is a data type, and tray is a data type, duct is a data type. So these are the data types. Okay, for example, point is a data type, point, line is a data type, tag is a data type. So these all are like application specific. Which application is that? Which application is that?
Revit.
Revit application. So Revit application specific data types. So how do I come to know that which is primitive and which is application specific? I'll explain now. So primitive for any programming language, the common data types are integer, double, string, boolean. That's it. That's it. These are just like an imaginary concept. I'll explain you why it is imaginary. Because if you Google or YouTube it integer controlled parameter, zero results. That is an imaginary concept which I found and implemented it called with a different name, integer controlled parameters. Okay, well, so what is an integer? Actually, we have a number. We have a number. You should I bring it again? So we have a number. We'll generally call it as a number in general terms, but you are a developer now, so don't pronounce it. Try to change, the pronunciation from today onwards. Don't, if you have seen a mobile number, so don't say that it is a mobile number. Say that it is an integer. Tell me your mobile integer. Let the others confuse. Okay, what is mobile integer? Integer. Okay, so what is that? There is another number again, which is having decimal values. So what is the difference between here and here? 9160567890 and 9160.67890. What is the difference?
Fine.
What is the difference?
Point.
Point.
There is a point
Point.
in between them.
Correct? But decimal. So
Decimal.
decimal point. Okay. So decimals, we call it as a double. Generally, if you're from the engineering background, like you may learn the C language, we'll call it as a floating point number. Correct? Here we pronounce it as a double. Decimal, double, DD, match. Match exactly. So if there is a decimal point, then it's a double data type. Okay. So I want you to answer all the parameters which I'm going to show you now. Okay. So 9160567890 mobile number is a integer 30, no decimal values, integer. So 35 integer, 10100 integer, 3.0, 3.5, 10.100. I mean 10.100. So integer and double. Guys, are you clear with this? Integer
Yes.
and double, everyone. I hope clear, no?
Yes. Yes.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So there is another data type which is called strings. There is another data type called string. String in the sense text. Text. So what do you mean by text? Your name, okay, and your what do you say? What else? Name and location. Name and location. Generally, you just say I'm in Hyderabad, destination, something, what. Okay. So these are actually a text. So A, B, C, D. Okay, these are text actually. And how about these are special characters? Special characters. Can special characters also called as a string? Huh? Can we call special characters also as a string?
Yes.
Yes, it's ultimately.
Actually, these are called as an ASCII characters. These are called as ASCII characters. ASCII, ASCII characters. Okay. Even ASCII characters also can be a part of a string. So I have a text and I have an ASCII characters. So string and characters. String and a number. String and we have a special character and double. This is double. Consider that is actually a string. Understand? I'll show you how it exactly reads. Now, so text in the sense it is, we generally call the text as a string data type. Okay, and all of them can be read as a string. Okay, now shall we get into the Revit application, Revit interface? Huh? Shall we?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now I just picked the duck, some random duck. Now tell me what is the data type of? Keep on answering. So what is the data type of a horizontal justification value?
String.
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 Come on, everyone. Please unmute everyone.
String.
Everyone.
String.
Everyone have to unmute your mics.
String.
String.
Strings. Okay, good. Vertical justification.
String.
String.
That is a
String.
String. Okay. Middle elevation.
Double.
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 Double. Okay. So width.
Integer.
Double.
Integer.
Double.
Is that a integer or a double?
double.
Double.
It's a double.
Double.
Why? Because it has a
Point.
decimal point.
Point.
Okay. So system type.
String.
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 Reference level.
String.
Reference level.
String.
Why? It has a text and number also.
But it will consider as a character.
Okay, it will consider as a character. If any number which is which is concatenating with, I mean like adding, which is adding with or else next to a text or before the text, it can be considered as a string. Okay? Clear? Okay. So alphanumerics are strings. So here I have an alpha and we have a numeric. So consider it as a string. Okay, good. So what about additional flow?
String.
Double. String. Sorry.
String.
Strings.
Come on,
String.
Yes.
string. Huh? Okay.
String.
Shall we change this additional flow to additional flow to 100 or something? Huh? Using Dynamo.
Yes.
Let's try. Okay. And see how it is actually reacting to our script. Okay. Generally, there are two different processes. There are generally two different processes, which is very important. Please mute your mics. Okay. There are two important concepts. One is get. What do you mean by get? And there is another means like set. Do you understand anything at least? See, for developer, logic is very important. Whether it is the right answer or wrong answer, you have to, ask yourself. When you see something, you have to try to, see, generally people have a sixth sense. They see some posters on walls, movie posters, and they completely tell the story. I mean, this villain is going to kill the hero in the end of the movie. So I mean, they can judge that. So why don't you apply that sixth sense when it comes to the learning? You have to, especially when for our dynamo, this is very, very important. The reason in a library, we have a nodes. Generally, we have a lot of nodes. There are thousands of nodes which are ready to use, free of cost. You no need to purchase, you no need to even pay single rupee to enjoy all the scripts. Why? Why? Because you are paying, so I'm here to teach you. So how do you exactly implement it? Fine. So if you have seen a node like all elements of category, for example, I have a node. You have to apply some common sense. What is this node going to do? What is this node going to do? At least try to understand. What is this node going to do? Come on. Can anyone give a guess? What is this node going to?
List out the category.
A view.
You will try to input as category and view.
Category and view.
In category,
List of all elements of that
Give you an
particular
output
character
of elements.
in the view.
Hold on. Okay. Let's try to understand. So now I want you to give a pass. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll explain you on another concept. So break it into the parts. These are called inputs. Okay, these are called inputs, and this is an output, and this entire thing will called as a function. Function. Okay, based on the inputs that you are going to connect. So it is going to tell you what is happening, and this will show you what you are getting as an output. Okay, now I need an answer from you, like what it is actually expecting and what is happening in the block, in this entire block. What is happening in this entire block? So there is a hidden code.
While
There is a hidden code. What is happening and what you're actually getting. Come on, now you can answer. Everyone.
connection, yeah, while
What is it expecting?
The list of
expecting category for this
Categories
element
Category and
Hmm.
view.
and views.
and view name.
Then if I connect a category and view, then what it is going to do that?
Might be it gives a unique ID.
Mhm.
So If the you elements if you in the mention
value,
the
value,
gap,
This
so
Value.
this
value.
if you
all elements from that
if
category.
you
Then
specify the
Very good.
category,
So
receive
after
it.
you
connecting the
select all
category to
elements.
element, it will come the value.
Okay.
If you
Then what
specify
about
the
view?
category, all elements coming under the category
No,
will be displayed.
in particular
As of my
view,
understanding, we
how
have to
many
pick the
categories?
category from the
Output
Revit
will
and
be
which
the
view. So based on it, it will give that element output.
Okay. Okay. Very
Like
simple.
the input will be the category and the view. So this
Correct.
we are giving the input from the Revit and
Mm.
we get the output for the element.
Well
This
tried.
is what
Well tried. Well tried. Well tried. Okay. Very simple. See, it is expecting category, but we don't know how to connect the category. So when you're applying some sense, so you may read it very carefully. That is what, weekends, some weekends I'll give you the assignments. Some weekends you have to do some R&D the way I followed exactly. I mean, after many failures, seriously, I have learned a lot of things from my failures. Now I want you to take it as a lesson from my failure. So please accept it. I mean, if you really want to become expert in no time, so there are n number of courses outside. They are saying like 2 hours Dynamo, 3 hours Dynamo. Don't go through all these things. Seriously, follow me exactly. Arey Rajesh, anyways, it's teaching. No, let me go through with that course, this course. Stop doing it now. If you really want to do that, after the training, you just go and try to watch any YouTube videos. You'll come to know the difference in you um, in the day one till the day 30. I mean, within this 30 days time frame, you can see your muscles. Like you are into the gym now, 8:30 to 10:30. Understand? Okay. See yourself after 5 days, after 10 days, after 15 days, where you are exactly. Okay, fine. So it is expecting category and elements. Now, all elements of a category. Okay, here we have to break it into the parts. All elements of category in a view. So it's going to, if you connect a category, it's going to get all the elements of the particular category in a particular view. Guys, are you clear? So remove this off, remove this in all elements. So you are going to get all the elements of the particular category in a particular view. Guys, are you clear? Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Are you clear? Okay.
Yeah, clear.
So elements of come on. What is this going to do now? Tell me.
Elements active.
It will bring all elements in the active view.
Active view in the sense this
The-
view,
the
class
act-
26.
View which is
Correct?
Currently opened. Yeah,
It is
correct.
open. And, yeah.
Okay. So let me execute. Yes, it's saying that there are 129 elements I have in the model. Is it? Okay. I'll just change my view. I'll go to the level 1 lighting plan. So there is no change in the 129 because it is still in the manual mode. When I run this, it's changing. It's changed to 1410. It has changed to 1410. Why you have to run? What if can't it, read it by itself? If there is any change in the Revit, can't it detect automatically? It can. If I change this to the automatic, it doesn't need your permission at all. So it is independent now. So automatic mode in the sense independent mode. So you don't need, I mean, if there is any, if the Revit detects if there is any change, then obviously it will send the instruction, array the user, either modeler or coordinator, change something in me. So can you please refresh yours? So when I change this to the class 26, it's changing 129. I'm not doing anything. I'm keep on switching. That's it. 1401. It is executing the script and changing the data. Are you clear? Guys, are you clear? Okay.
Yes.
But which is the
Yeah.
actually, gives the best impact in the early stage? Always set it to manual mode. So, because there are a number of issues. If you want to learn something with a very smooth manner, in a smooth way, so stop using some shortcuts. Okay, we'll go with the traditional method. You just take your time to run execute. I mean, if you're really lazy, then use F5 shortcut to execute the script. Okay. I mean, maximum don't try to put it in the automatic mode. Okay. Well, so all elements in view. Now, what do we do now? So get and set. I have set in the run mode, right? Okay. So there are two important concepts, get and set. Get is actually going to get the information and set is going to set some information from where it is actually getting to where it is actually setting element. Correct? It is actually getting from an element and setting to an element. Guys, are you clear?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
clear?
Yes.
Is it clear, everyone? So get set is a concept, which we generally use in all the programming languages. So get is actually just a query, inquiry. Okay, it won't affect anything. So you don't need to bother if you're using any get nodes. But you have to be very, very careful when you're playing with the set nodes. Okay, let me show you. Get parameter value by name. Get parameter value by name. And there is another node, set parameter by name. Set parameter by name. So element dot get parameter value by name, element dot set parameter by name. So the first one, we are not using this library anyways. Okay, we are having our own. Okay, I'm gonna share you that add-in with you for your friendly search. Okay, so element dot get parameter value by name, element dot set parameter by name. Okay, good. What it is now? Can you imagine what it is actually expecting and what it is going to return? Come on, come on, apply same sixth sense concept.
It will detect the parameter of that particular element and return that value within the parameter.
Okay, anyone else? Prashant,
Yeah,
Satapam. Hmm.
get the element ID and like parameter to assign the values.
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay.
we select the elements and if we give the
Get the
input of the parameter names, the values will come.
from the element.
Value from the element. Okay. So the first input, it is expecting an element. Okay. So, and there are a number of things to learn actually. So when I hover the cursor, why it is showing Revit.elements.element. So it is actually indirect hints. Why indirect? It's directly giving you the hint. Hari Baba, I'm expecting this. Please connect me only the Revit.elements.element. Don't connect anything else. Okay. So select model element. So let me pick the same element, the duct. So 495850 is the element ID. Refresh. I can see that it is giving you the duct. So element to element. So these both should exactly match. Since this node is expecting element and parameter name, you cannot connect this element to parameter name, and you cannot connect parameter names are actually strings. So you cannot connect. I would like to get some information, which is additional flow. Additional flow. Type it. In a case sensitive, you cannot connect this to this. Run. See, there is a warning. There is a warning. It's not an error. Make sure you have to pronounce it very clearly whether it is an error or warning. So orange color nodes are warnings and they can fix. We can fix those. Errors takes time but can be fixed. Clear? So what it is exactly saying? Element.get parameter value by name is expecting argument in the sense input. If I explain you this node, the node warning, what it is actually asking for, element dot get parameter value by name. This is actually node name. This is this. This is this. Okay. So element dot get parameter value by name, I mean node is expecting ing. Now we are doing it. We are playing with it. So ing format. So expecting argument is actually a term for developers. In our style, we supposed to call that as an input. That is actually input. Input. So that is expecting input time. First one is, see, there is a comma actually. There is a comma. So it means there are two things. The first one is expecting Revit.elements.element. And second one is string. But what did you do? Was called in the sense connected. Called in the sense connected. So read it like connected with string in the first and Revit dot elements dot element. I have connected the Revit dot elements dot element. Perfect. String perfect. But just I reversed it. I just reversed it. Instead of connecting element and string, I connected string and element. Guys, are you clear here? Are you clear with the warning?
Yes.
Everyone.
Very clear.
Clear,
Yes,
no?
yes.
So whenever you see this, you 90% you will get this warning. Whenever you started playing, the first case we generally see that it is purely a data type error. In maximum interviews I've seen so far, most of them are like data type errors only. 90%, not one or two, not 10% or 20%. Most of the people failed at what it is actually understanding because they are, self-learned. The guys actually self-learned. They don't know what to exactly connect. Okay, so this kind of a problem generally comes. So not if it is expecting something. Okay, whatever you have. We used to play a game called Flames, friend, lover, attraction, married, enemy, sister, something like. So you have to match the two things in the brackets. Exactly. Apply the same strategy. Okay. You'll come to know what it is actually expecting and what you have to connect. Okay. So the two brackets are very important. So this to this and this to this. Now there will be no warning. And instead, I can see there is a value 0. What if I change this value by 100? Changed it. So if I refresh on the Dynamo, I can see 100. So what it is exactly doing? It's extracting the value from the Revit database, that element database. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? Everyone?
Yes.
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 Everyone?
Clear, but
Clear now?
Yes.
Okay,
okay.
good. Now,
Here only one duct is there. If multiple duct is there, how we will create that one?
same thing. Like instead of playing with a single object, we'll play with the multiple objects. So select model elements, plural. So this is singular, this is plural.
Hello.
Clear? Yeah. Come on. Come on, come on.
No, you can go
Yes.
ahead. I'm just checking my mic. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, how we will identify?
So in that case,
Rajesh,
element
this
get
one.
parameter value also changes because it is plural.
No, it means like, see, if I want to select all the ducks, VB, let's say turn off all the, everything, all the other elements, select model elements. I'll just pick all the ducks. Okay. So how many ducks I have picked? Refresh. There are 13. So when I connect all the elements to this, it is just extracting the data. That's it from 0, 0, 0, 0, 100. So the R element, so this is 4958850, which is in the 10th index number.
Yeah, Rajesh, I have a
Clear?
doubt. See, if you drag and select the ducts here easy, but our project is huge now, so multiple items will select it is not easy thing. So sometimes we struck. So how we will select ducts like?
Then there is a concept called element selection, bro. Okay, so that is actually 2 hours concept. Okay, you can apply a number of conditions. In your scenario, all elements of, for example, let's take the same thing, all elements, this one. Okay, all elements of category, so that is expecting category. Let me correct. Categories, categories, that. Okay, I'll connect the category to category, not to the view.
Okay.
And it is expecting views. So pick the views. It's very simple. Okay. So in architectural plan for now, just for our, not in architecture plan, you can't see. HVAC plan, where is the HVAC plan? HVAC plan, HVAC deck plan. Okay, I'll just pick. And then what should I do now to see the result? Refresh. Category. What is it saying? Element view ID is not specific. I'll just change this HVAC plan design. Refresh. Still not. Now there are no such views actually. So there's nothing in it. So I have got total 252 ducks. Is this clear?
Yeah, clear.
Is it
See,
clear? Now
yeah,
you don't need to do anything. You simply connect these two elements and
understand.
run the script. Yes.
These nodes are there, na? Category, views, element category,
Yes.
string. These are there, na? These are visible in the Revit Dynamo, or we will buy the
Default. These all are default. I'm not going
default.
to teach you any kind of external packages. Generally, in the library, we have two areas. We have two areas actually. From the beginning, from the dictionary till add-ons. I mean, till units. So from here to here, they are default, bro. Okay. So we have almost like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So with these 11 folders, in a folder, we have some different file. I mean, the nodes. Okay. We called it as a nodes. Node in the sense, no code. No code. Okay. We'll just simply call it as a nodes. Okay. So there are n number of nodes, but if you have seen in the add-ons, there are n number of add-ons I have installed. Without add-ons, you cannot finish a script confidently. You must be, have this add-ons. I mean, this add-on packages. Okay. And
These
they're not
add-on
paid
packages
even.
free or
Free. They're free.
okay.
Okay. Clear? So I'm going to share you all this. Don't worry.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
are these packages are
Rajesh,
pre-installed, Rajesh, or we need to install manually, like these packages
There
library?
there are two ways of installation again. One is a time taken, and second one is a one-time installation. I mean, like in just one single step. You just have
Okay.
to copy and paste in a particular folder, and you'll get the
Okay.
access, complete access. So I'm
Okay.
going to share you all this with you.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, and
Thank
I'll
you.
explain you where to exactly copy.
uh,
So
No problem.
all of the packages which I'm using, you can see that in your machine as well. Clear?
Okay. No. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thanks.
Clear? Good. So,
Excuse me, Kumar.
Rajesh,
I have a doubt.
yeah, tell me.
Rajesh,
Uh,
Yeah,
is there
come
any
on.
limitation for the number of elements for the selection?
Nothing wrong. It depends. You can go with n number. But yeah, that was nice question again. But you heard about Dynamo and Revit API, correct? So while you're playing with
Yes.
more than some X amount, if it is too, if it is the element count is too big, around like 10,000 elements, it can sustain. But if you're playing with more elements, like 20,000 elements, instead of executing the script, maximum it takes 10 to 15 seconds. But when you're playing with 20,000 elements, it may take 1 minute or 2 minutes also. But it works.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
clear?
It's
So
Yeah,
in such cases, what we do, we don't use Dynamo. We'll have to write our own script in the Python and execute it. So if you have a
Alright.
huge elements, then the Python would work very, very faster. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
You will come to know the technical reason in the training. Why Python, which is faster, why Dynamo is slower. You'll come to know these technical things. Practically, you will see. I'll show you. Okay, why it is faster and everything. Okay, don't worry. Well,
Thanks.
shall I continue the session or still you have any questions? Come on. Shall I?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. Thank you. So no problem. You can ask. Since it's a first day training, no problem at all. For the first 1 week training, you can eat my brain. Okay, but understand each and everything very clearly. Because, I do believe if you have something running in your mind, you can't focus on what I'm actually teaching. Even though it is a valuable content, still you still in a mind, it's keep on, roaming over there. So clear your doubts. Okay. Well, so this is actually get in the sense it is extracting the data. But what about set? So I got the value. First, let me play with a single object, run. So that is 100 liters per second. Now, I want to change this. If I want to change, do I use get or set?
Set.
Set.
Set
Set.
one. Because
Set.
what is the difference between these two? You have to, answer yourself. You have to, whenever you dragging a node, any node onto the canvas, judge yourself. Is that an action node or a query node? This is actually query. What do you mean by query? Inquiry. Correct? Correct,
Yeah.
no?
Yes.
Query in the
Yes.
sense it won't do anything. It won't harm at all. We generally call these set of nodes are 100% safe nodes. Safe nodes. If you use 100 nodes or 200 nodes, they'll just pull the information and give you. Simple. They won't harm you anyways. Okay. But when it comes to these set of nodes, these are called action. They are directly playing with your elements. So, very risky nodes. 100% risky nodes. I'm going to share you all this 100% safe nodes. Guys, is this clear? Are you clear? So we
Yes.
have query
Yeah.
and
Yeah, clear.
action. So how do I come to know, Rajesh, before I place it? If you go to any Revit or filter rule, see there is a plus symbol, there is an action symbol. Let me go to show the geometry and points. You see that plus zap icon and a question mark. So all of the question mark are like query nodes. So they're completely safe. They just extract the information what you exactly need. They deliver and colors, nothing. It's not going to move your elements at least like 1 mm. Okay. But when it comes to the action nodes, like the one they are under zap icon. So this is going to be an action node, action node, action node, action node, action node, query, query, query. So I'll just go to the UV query nodes and there are no action nodes and we have a create nodes. So what do you mean by create? You can create something which is not there in a Revit. Okay. We don't have a third, we don't have any fourth category. We have only three categories. One is query, second one is action, and third one is
Create.
create. Very good. Okay. So we have a three set of things. We are going to play very in detail once the real training starts. Okay. It's going to start from today's 26th, no, 27th, 28th. From 28th, where most of the people will fade out. Okay, after this 2 days training, then the real training starts. Okay, we'll have lot. You will going to learn thousands of tips. Trust me, you would be able to digest it. Simple. Okay, well, so get and set. Now, how to play with these elements? Let me. If I click on this, it's going to be deselected again. So deselected. Okay. So I would like to move this aside and I'll bring this to here. That is expecting element. I will connect an element. I want to play with only single duct initially. And it is asking parameter name. Which parameter name you want me to? Okay. I'll just connect this to this parameter name. What about value? So It is asking the value to be set. Which element is that? I think this one. Manage. Iris of
Right
selection.
right side one.
No, not this one. This one, huh?
The 100 one, the 100 value.
The 100 one, right? I think maybe this one. No. Yeah, this one. Correct? Okay, this one. So the value which is having 100. Okay. Now, the value I want to set, what it is actually, what is the data type of it? What is the
String.
data type of additional flow? String.
String.
Because there is a number and a text also. Correct? Very good. So string in the sense, if you feel that it is a text, so don't pronounce it as a text, call it as string. So string, string string. So instead, where the value, what actually it is out there, you have to connect it accordingly. So I want to set 150.00 space capital L slash and S. Okay, cool. Let me connect and run the script. Ayo. Warning, bro. What type of warning is this? The parameter storage type is not a string. How come? Are you sure? Is that a string?
I think it's
Double actually.
Huh?
double,
Why?
because the unit in Revit is by default, so it's shown as that unit separately, but by default, if we put any value, the unit will show by default. I think that's the reason.
Fantastic. Nice logic. Okay. So when I connect any number, so see, there is no L by S here, correct? But when I come out of this, it's adding L by S automatically. It means liters per second. That is a unit. Guys, are you clear? Are you
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
Okay. And
Clear.
Yeah.
I didn't enter any number like 153.456. Now it is taking 153.46. It means it is accepting even a round figure, I mean like 150, and at the same time it is accepting the decimal values as well. So that particular parameter, which I mean created by application user, I mean this one. So this application developer, so that was like a double. Okay, so it is not actually string. So keep it aside. So which one I have to use? Number node. For integer or double, it should be a number. So I'll write like 150. I'll just write it 222.222. Okay, and I'll connect this to this. Refresh. Is that set?
Yes.
Is that set?
Yes. Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the way we will play with. So set in the sense it's going to change the value of, in an element, and get in the sense it is just extracting the value. So the first thing is you have to understand the data type. It looks like a string, but it is actually not a string. Okay, one more trial. So why most of you guys are, failing, while you understand the data type. What is the storage type of horizontal justification? What did you say before?
String.
String.
Okay. So shall I prove that is wrong?
Level.
Horizontal justification. Let me try the same. You guys said string. Okay. Horizontal justification. So horizontal justification. Okay. And we have center, left, and right. So I'll try, since it is already in a center, I'll try to set the value to this and refresh. Again, warning. The parameter storage type is not a string. Then what? Is that a number? No.
No.
Correct? Obviously, it must be a string because it is a text. But why? But it's clearly saying that I'm not a number. I'm not a string. The parameters storage type is not a string. Okay. I'll show you something. Number. I'll set to 0. Will this work?
No.
So what will be the problem? What if, are you idiot? It is clearly written it is a center. How dare you to connect me a number?
Yes.
Is it clear? So when I refresh this, there is no such warning. Okay, let me try 1 and refresh it again. It's set to left. If I change this to the 2 and refresh again, it's set to right. What if I change the value to 3 and refresh?
Maybe it will take in the order wise, left, right, middle.
Okay, well, now when I set value 3, it is empty. So when I set value 4,
Still empty.
nothing. It's nothing. Why? How come it is like, the numbering system?
Zero.
How it is accepting it as a number? Okay, for suppose, as you said, it is in an order. As you said that it is an order. If I set 0,
So 0, is it picking up the first
yes.
option
When
that
I,
we picked up, and
if
then
you
for the
notice
list,
that,
it is picking up the first one
correct.
as
So
fast.
if I set a value 0, which is taken center, when I set a value 1, it is taking left. When I set the value 2, it is taking right. What is the logic behind it? This is not even taking in order. Then, any other? Come on, you can definitely answer this.
Straight away
Alphabet.
goes to the
Superb.
start of the list. Start of
Superb. It is considering as alphabetical order. Correct? Correct? C
Yes.
comes
Yes.
first. C comes first. So 0. L comes next. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So L next. And then,
No.
Right. True.
are you clear now?
Yes.
Are you clear? Okay.
Yes.
So sometimes what happen when I set a value 3 to anything, it clearly say that I can't find anything, in the 4th position, because the Dynamo, or not all the programming languages, are zero indexed. Zero indexed. Zero indexed system. Okay. So this starts with a 0. So if you have 3 objects, it means 0, 1, and 2. If you have 100 objects, 0 till 99. Clear? Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
Cool. So now in such case, see where it's clearly shown, like a string, but actually it is not a string. So how do I come to know the actual data type without trying all this? There are a number of parameters. I can't sit and do all this, like one by one. There is a tricky part, and I'm going to explain the trick on 28th. So wait for that time. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll just have to cover a lot of things. We'll cover in a minute. Okay. So guys, are you clear? Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Yeah, clear.
Everyone. Okay. Well,
Can
so
we
actually,
create a family using this
yes, we
Dynamo?
can create a family but I generally don't suggest, because you have to use this in a right way for family. I mean, you should save your time. Generally, in I hope you are aware of like VLOOKUP, correct? VLOOKUP. So in most of the families, we have a VLOOKUP tables. How many of you know that VLOOKUP tables in families? Amrita, you?
Yeah, yeah.
So Dipil,
Yeah,
I hope you know that VLOOKUP tables. So
correct.
if your family is such kind of, then you can go with. Or else, if you're from architecture background, if you're playing with the facades, so generally facade need, you know, some like a points. So based on the point, like you are going to create such a families. So this family need to be or need to be set exactly to the corner points. So you can develop such kind of adaptive families,
Yes.
and then you can use it. Except for example, if you want to create a electrical equipment or a mechanical equipment or something generator, I personally don't suggest to use Dynamo for any reason. Okay. Instead, you can do it using Revit very faster. Okay. Don't think automation will create everything in just a matter of seconds. When it comes to the geometry, especially families, don't. Okay. If you are from architecture background or creating complex geometries, Dynamo is a super genius. I mean, we have a Dynamo geometry concept. So since actually it is a different training, we used to charge additionally. But unfortunately, when the companies are keep on looking for the people who knows the geometry, so our management wants to sell the geometry, but there are only 3 or 4 people in every batch, and I can't take it for 3 to 4 people. So I decided let's share it to everyone for free of cost. So you guys are getting the geometry completely free as a complimentary. Understand?
Thank you.
Okay, clear? But
Yes.
that is like almost equal to the same the Dynamo training fee. You guys are in future. I'm not going to share this the Dynamo geometry for free, but it is going to be paid. For now, it is completely free. Okay, cool.
So
So
whether MEP guys should go for Dynamo or
yes. See, I'm an MEP guy.
what is
I'm an electrical guy. Understand?
okay?
But until unless I learned Dynamo geometry, I was felt I was a superhero, but I was zero till I learned this geometry. After learning the geometry, then I decided, okay, now I have a wings to fly. Okay, so whether you are
So
from architecture or structure or MEP, you must have to learn the geometry. No geometry, no solution. Trust me. Okay, clear?
can you please give us simple and practical examples where we can use this Dynamo so that we can
Very,
also
very okay. Very simple, bro. Like for example, we will.
like extracting BOQs or
No,
doing
no, 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 no.
changes in
They don't. They are not. They don't need any geometry knowledge. I'll just explain you it. So um, I have, I have all the ducks. Let's consider I have the ducks. Okay. So I want to count, how many supports this duct exactly needed. So for 52.710 something, it means it's a 52 meter. So 52 meter, how many duct supports required? If I consider every 4.5 meter, I need a support. My engineer has given me an input for every 4.5 meter, please place a support. Is it clear? So how do I calculate that? So the basic calculation 52 by 4.5, and the number has to be set in the comments parameter or mark parameter somewhere. Correct? But where do I get the exact location? So 4.5 meter here it is. 4.5 meter here it is. 4.5 meter here it is. So to place the points, I have to split those ducts. I have to understand where, for example, very simple. We are already having the ducks node. So element dot get location. Do you see that? Guys, do you see this? So I got the duct lines. So this is an actual line. So this is a line, this is a line, this is a line. Now I have an engineering, my engineer input. So if the duct is less than, 9 meter, just place midpoint. So I exactly calculate element dot get location. So I got, the length information in the end. I have a length information in the end of it. How to extract the length information? So there are parent and child concept, grandparent and child concept. There are a number of, okay. So I'm using curve dot endpoint orders, curve dot length, curve dot length. Let me connect this to this. And it's giving me the complete length information. See, whatever I'm not playing with any geometries, I'm playing with the data. I'm extracting the data, even though from the day 1 till the day 30, you are keep on playing with the data. So if you want to play with the data, you have to understand the data types very, very seriously. Now, I need all the ducts which are, the bigger than, like 9 meter, which are bigger than 9 meter. So I'll use operator. That is a logic. So you have to, tell your dynamo, can you please get me all the ducts which are bigger than 9, bigger than in the sense greater than. So I have a number. I have list of numbers. Can you please cross check with a number which is bigger than 9? So this is going to give you list of Boolean values. Boolean in the sense we are going to cover that data types in this one. So 3.44 is not greater than 9, false. 2.72 is not greater than 9, false. 0.966 is not greater than 9, so it's a false. So where I can see true here, most of them are false, but we have lengthy ducts as well. So 178 is a true. Let me check 178. 52.71. Okay, that's cool. And 191, 16.8. Are you clear, guys? Are you clear what I'm doing? 209.
Yeah.
209. So 209 is 13 and 210, which is 16.5. So if I keep on going, all this happens. Okay, fine. Now, how do I filter only the true elements out? Okay, I'm going to filter it now. So I'm filtering. There is a node called filter by Boolean mask. So when I connect, it is expecting the mask in the sense Boolean values. And where is the list? I will pick that particular ducts. Refresh. I got, there are a number of lines now. Okay, I'll just watch this, connect this to this, and refresh. So I think even this is hiding this as well. Okay, anyways, so when I pick this, so these are the lights now. Now I want to place the midpoints for this. So curve dot pointed parameter. I'm asking, can you please place a point in the particular parameter? curve dot pointed parameter. Curves and parameter. Midpoint is called 0.5. Midpoint is called 0.5. If I refresh this, can you see the points which are placed here?
Yeah.
Can you see the points? Here is a point.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and there is a 1 point here. There are 2 more points here. There are 2 more points here. Noticed? Correct?
Yes.
So to understand this terminology, you need a geometry. You need to understand the geometry. Not exactly like 0.5 Rajesh. I need 3 points actually. I need 2 points. And some specific, like, I want you to start with 0.25 and end with 0.75. So with 0.25. So refresh. I need 3 points. So I want you to place here, here, and midpoint. I'll just refresh this. Refreshed. If you have seen this, can you see there are lacing? Can you see 1, 2, 3? Are you clear?
Yes.
Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3 points. And again, 1, 2, 3 points. Again here, 1, 2, 3 on one line, 1, 2, 3 on another line. Are you clear? Are you clear? So to understand all this, now I can use these points as a reference and dot by point. See? Oh, not this one. See, there is nothing, this is not a robotic science. To be frank, it is very, very simple. But you should know like how to exactly use it. So point to point. Now the family type, if I have a support, I'll pick that support from family types. See, this expecting family type, I have a family type. I'll pick that particular support and connect this to this. Are you clear? Everyone? How
Yeah.
simple is this to place a support?
Clear.
How simple is this? Cool, no? So you don't need to struggle a lot, but it was like, the people used to post on our LinkedIn that, place supports like, they feel that it was like very complicated script. But if you understand that geometry, you can do all these things. You can split the ducts where exactly the points. Okay, you can do a lot of things. This is very, very basic stuff. Frankly, you can do a lot of things when it comes to, when it comes to, after the training. Okay, so I'm
Hello?
going to share you. Yeah.
Yeah, Rajesh. Can I ask one thing regarding this?
Come on. Yeah, tell me.
See, zoom the code block.
Code
Here.
block, here.
Here, right side.
Yeah, this one.
Why we need to give the 0.25, 0.75, 0.25?
That is actually, for example, I have a line, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So generally in geometries, for example, let's consider this is a wire which is 15 meters. So it is 0 and this is 15. Correct? Correct?
Yes.
Correct, no? Everyone. Is this clear? But when it comes to the geometry, we don't consider this as 0 and 15. So the first edge will be 0 and the second edge will be 1. If this is a triangle, so if it is 1, the other end will be
0.
0.
2.
If this is a 0, the other end will be
1.
1. If this is a 1, the other end will be 0. Thus this is a 0, the other end will be 1. It's same thing like a loop. Okay. Now what is if I want to get the midpoint between 0 and 1, what is the value supposed to be?
0.5.
0.5.
0.5. So I'll place it here. So if I pick 0.25, where it is?
Yes.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Are you clear? If I want to get the midpoint of these two, then what is the number?
0.7.
Are you clear now?
0.72.
Yes.
That is what I have written.
Yeah, we
Clear?
will.
Are you
Yeah.
clear?
Right.
Okay, this is called sequencing. Mostly we'll use it in the geometry. So, right, you will learn all this in the design scripting. This is not a part of Dynamo. It's part of the design scripting. Okay. Well, cool. So now, data types concept isn't over. It is again, we are going to discuss it, tomorrow. We are going to play with, what is the Revit specific data types. So these things. Okay. So Boolean we haven't. We are going to cover this Boolean today, and then I'll show you how we'll create such parameters and how do we understand all this. Then tomorrow we are going to play with application specific. Very, very interesting. We are not going to play with this anymore because you already used to, habituate to it. Okay, so you'll by heart it simply. Okay, I mean, since you can understand what is an integer, I hope you are clear what is an integer and double and string now. Everyone,
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
Correct. So Boolean in the sense, 1 minute, bro. Yeah, come on, continue. Deepil, tell me.
The negative values where we can consider.
Ammo, don't ask me now. We'll see that later. Okay? Okay? Not now. Because negative value, you have to understand, you will understand in a day 4 session. Okay? Not now. Okay? That's very simple concept, but this is not the right time to explain. Okay? Because I have to show you some examples and then I'll teach you. Okay? Clear? Good. So, I forgot now. Guys, I have this problem, frankly. If someone, when I'm explaining something, if someone have, poked me, I'll forget that concept. So, you have to remind me where we are exactly last time. Okay? Yeah, I think Boolean.
Boolean.
Boolean. So, center is a integer controlled. So this looks like a string, but it is not a string. It is a integer controlled parameter. Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vertical justification.
Same.
What same? Okay, but you guys said initially it was a string, right? Now you
How we
changed.
will do this?
Now we get
Okay,
Now it's
clear
changed.
that's
idea.
fine. But it is very simple. There is another logic. I don't want to reveal it now. Okay, there is very simple logic. You don't need to use Dynamo as well to understand the data type. I'll explain in the third day, not now. Okay, because that was a tip. I mean, I can't reveal it now. I hope you understand why I mean this. Okay, well, so system type, drop down again. System type, is that a string?
String.
Now you will never believe the string data types anymore. Correct? You'll get confused
Yes.
whenever you see a text. Is that integer controlled or a string? Sometimes it is not even a string. It is not even integer controlled. There is another type. Got it? So, for example, this reference level. Let me try. I'll just show you. So, where is it? We'll try this. Okay. There are no connections, no? Okay. What is that? Reference? No spelling mistakes. Reference level. No, I want to set a value since I know that is the drop down. So level 1, level 2, level 3. I want to set it to level 2. So tell me, is that a string or an integer controlled? Come on. Which node I should pick exactly? And should connect to this? Come on, tell me.
String.
Number, stringer. Okay, I'll try this.
No, both will not work.
Level 2. Let me try. Refresh. It is saying that the parameter storage type is not a string. Okay.
But see,
Then
Rakesh, already they mentioned level 1, 2, 3 like that now. So they will take order wise.
order wise. So 0, 1, 2, 3. You.
It will
What
take
happened?
order wise.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Zero.
Aravind, you are disturbing my screen, man. Let me disable annotation for this. Okay. Okay. So level 1. Let me change this to the 1. Connect this and refresh. The parameter storage type is not a string. Okay. Deselect this and I refresh this. The parameter storage type is not a number. It is not even a string. It is not even a number. I mean, it is not even integer controlled. Then, so whenever you read any string, I think this one. So whenever you read any string, I mean, whenever you see any parameter, it looks like a string. It is not a string. Sometimes it may be an integer controlled. Sometimes it may not. If these two cases are not, then what is that? That we'll see tomorrow. Okay? Suspense. Episode 2. We'll see it in episode 2. Okay. Well,
Yes.
so what is the Boolean type? What is a Boolean type? Boolean in the sense like a true or false values. True or false means true or false in the sense, see, yes or no, yes or no. Someone asked me what is the negative number, bro. Someone asked me what is a dipel, negative number. So you see that here. Okay. The negative number we are going to discuss later. Okay. Yes or no, true or false, on and off, check or uncheck, 1 or 0, even be considered as a Boolean values. So here in the Revit, size log is the checkbox. Correct? This is true value. This is false value. Yes, no, check, uncheck, on, off, true, false. Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Are you clear?
Yes.
Are you clear? So positive statement in the sense, it means it is enabled. Positive. If you notice that, positive comes first. S is a positive value. True is a positive value. On is a positive value. Check is a positive. 1 is a positive. 1, do you mean by 1? How 1 means positive? Yes, I have 1 rupee with me. I have 1 lakh with me. I have 1 CR with me. It means there is a positive. 0 in the sense I don't have, null. So it is 0. Are you clear? Guys, are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do we have any other Boolean type parameters here? Boolean data type parameters here? Come on. Do you have any?
There is sunpath, crop view,
Do you have any Boolean parameters here?
Yes, annotation.
room bounding,
Room
Section
bounding,
boxes.
Structural, whether it should be a
structural,
structural member
room
or not,
bounding.
like that.
room bounding,
Also,
and then
top of, can we say top offset in this case?
can we say top offset?
Because it's in minus.
No. Top
Okay.
offset is 0 minus 0.30. It is a double.
Double. Okay.
Base is attached. Base is attached.
See, negative numbers are not a Boolean values. Negative number, especially -1.
Okay.
Especially -1, instead showing some value, it shows -1. I'll explain you when it is exactly. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Structural will be the good example.
Room bounding and structural.
room bounding and structure. Yes, good. Now, what you have to do, your practice for today. Okay. So pick any element in your own discipline. In your own discipline. Okay. I'm going to send you a PDF, which is canva.com. Yeah, I'm going to send you a PDF with you. Okay. So what you have to do, everyone, whether you're a student or not, doesn't matter. I'm going to send you this. Let me copy. I think I can share this. Take a printout. Let me copy this. And oh, there are 15 questions. I didn't see it. Okay, I have sent you a Canva link. Download it. Okay, I think you can download this PDF or else take a screenshot. I mean, take a snap. Okay, the first one. This is for tomorrow, page 2. And page 3, again, it is, yeah, it is duplicate actually. More. Okay, not a problem. So you just pick any element, whether it is a duct or anything, just handwritten. Okay, I want to take a printout in your office or your own. Okay, so duct, write a variable name and how it is exactly looks like. How it is exactly look, it looks like. And after look, I mean, you have to find what is an actual data type. So how do you come to know what is an actual data type? Huh? How do you come to know that which is an actual data type? It looks like a string, but it is not a string. See, very simple. It's very simple. So what to do? Element dot parameters. I don't want to explain this, but I'll give you a source code. You are going to write all this without any, doubt. It's very simple. Okay, you are going to write all this. So, oh, did I connect elements or element? I've connected. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is how you have to write. Now, if you want, first you check yourself. Okay, and then pick any element. For example, a wall. If you are from architecture background, select any element. So how it is exactly looks like? String, correct?
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
So you write it here in this. It looks like a string, but you simply write the location line parameter in between the double quotations. Don't, disturb that. The double quotations must be there. Type location line, case sensitive, exactly, and then refresh this. You will come to know what is actual location line. Okay, the element is something different. Yeah, pick
Select the element.
the particular element. I have picked something else. What is the data type of it? It is an integer. It looks like hi. This looks like a string, but actually it is an integer controlled. Are you clear now?
Yeah.
Guys, are you clear? So
Yes.
fail as many times you can, but you will come to know like how exactly read a data type. You will definitely come to know how to read a data type. Okay. So fill. Don't play with any other. Rajesh used only duct. So even I'll also try the duct. Not like if you're from electrical background, pick a tray or light or a electrical fixture or anything. Okay. Clear everything? Clear everyone?
Yeah.
Clear everyone?
clear.
So I'll send you the script and the PDF in the in a WhatsApp groups. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. This is an exercise. This exercise 01 for the day 1.
Excuse me, Rajesh, which WhatsApp group?
Can you text me hi personally so that I can add you in a group?
Okay.
There are
Okay.
total, actually, we have 9 groups. Okay. So I can add any of the group. I mean, I'll add in all the groups. Good. So this is a practice. Right. I'm sorry. Get parameter. The parameter. Guys, we have only 3 seats left. Okay, very important thing. We have only 3 seats left. So in case if you miss this batch, you may have to wait till August or September, because I'm traveling to a Middle East country. So even though I'm back from, I don't think so I can take it immediately. Mostly September first week. It means almost like 3 to 4 months. By this time, you would have become an expert also. Okay, and you will be waiting for the Revit batch. So maximum try to enroll within this batch itself. Okay. So when it comes to the training, if you enjoy the training in this way, you will be continuously learning even the complicated even the complicated concepts in the same style itself. So today I didn't make any fun, frankly. Generally, we have a lot of fun in the training part, like having basic chit chat. I'll try to maximum, connect with you personally uh, to make this training very, very interactive. Okay. So this is not like 1 month relationship between you and me. So I'm expecting a lengthy relationship even after the training as well. Okay. So let's make it happen. Okay. You won't see any kind of tutor like me, and even I don't hate, no, I don't like to call me like a sir or something. Call me simply like bro. So anyways, like you don't call me. So that is the reason I'm calling as bro, 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 bro. Okay. Even in the text also. So, um, uh, anything else? Yeah. I mean, once the 3 seats filled, you're not going to be, you have to wait. Okay. Clear? Well, so any other questions? We are about to leave in 5 more minutes.
Please add me in the
Hello.
WhatsApp group.
Yeah. Tell me.
Regarding recording video, where we will get recording video for this?
Prashanta? Prasad.
Yeah,
I'll share you, Prasad. I'll share
Okay.
it, not with everyone, because I have to filter most of the people. Okay. And then that's what I told you in the first
Okay.
itself. Like only for the first day, you will get the access late, but from tomorrow, you'll get it instantly. I mean, don't feel instantly in the sense within minutes. It take at least an hour to convert and upload and to
Okay.
assign. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah. Good. So
Rajesh, this ongoing batch, there will be a separate WhatsApp group for each day's
actually, no,
updates.
no, bro. Actually, see, we are having some sort of, bad experiences earlier. Okay, so in level 2 you have, but not in level 1, because even though why we are violating that policy, because of level 2 on a very very special care, because it's a pure coding and you're not from the coding background. So if you done even a small typo error, I have to be be with you in the same time itself. So level 2 will be with a more care. So there is no other option. We you have to be there in a WhatsApp group. So in that group we have around 30-40 people again, even for the level 2 as well. Okay, clear.
Okay,
So
sure.
for level 1, don't expect any groups. Okay, I'll be directly reaching you through a broadcast group. Please do save my number. Otherwise, you may miss like a lot of the updates. Even sometimes I'll share you like very valuable resources. If you don't save my number, you miss it. Understand? Okay. Please do save.
Hello.
Yes, so this is Samir. I have been with you actually 3-4 years back. So couldn't complete this course actually, but I joined you again now, and I don't know the course cost
Samir,
and
I understand. I understand.
yeah,
Okay. I got you now. Okay,
yeah,
fine. Samir, do one thing.
yeah.
You can continue. I think you couldn't continue that time, right? Completely. Is
Yes,
it?
yes, yeah.
Samir Pingle or something.
Yes, the Samir Singh, that's
Samir
right.
Pingle. Okay, got you now, Samir. Okay, fine. Samir, text me on WhatsApp. Let me check. Okay,
Okay,
the invoice things and everything, and I'll add you. But on one promise, you
yeah.
have to attend all the sessions this time.
Yes.
Otherwise,
No, I'm very desperate to attend now.
okay, good. Come. Okay, fine. We'll discuss later. Any other questions?
Thanks a lot.
Any questions, guys?
Rajesh, shares the side. I just want to know, like, we have to give this assignment tomorrow. The what you are
You have
showing
to.
here.
You have to. Okay. I'll show you the path where you have to upload as well. Okay.
So
Clear?
can you zoom
No,
in?
no. See,
Or
at least not for my sake. I know you guys are working professionals. If you don't do the practice, that's fine. At least you do it in your weekends. Okay. But if you practice within the next day itself, I mean, that is for your sake only. For me, I can teach and I don't even scold you because you're not a kid. Okay. My responsibility is to teach you with a complete understanding. Okay, so practicing, it's your headache. Maximum, I'll try to remind you, bro, at least open Dynamo in your lunchtime. So this is a gentle reminders. I can do it. But practicing, it's your headache. Clear? Clear? Trust me, actually, you don't need to practice also. I mean, if you sit and understand the concepts, how it exactly works, it's more than enough. If you really want
Uh,
to see, doesn't
Raj,
mean like you haven't practiced. No, I didn't practice anything, so I may not attend. Don't don't think in that way. Okay, just come
uh,
and attend all the sessions. Yeah.
excuse me, Rajesh, I have a general question.
Hmm.
So, what you shown today, taught today, these things are an overall presentation of what we are going to face in the next future classes, or this is a basics.
We didn't start the training at all.
Okay.
I didn't start the main training at all. The main training will be started from the next week. These all are like a warm up. If you join a gym, they don't give you the direct machine kind of things. No, so just
I
like a warm
thought,
up.
I thought
Okay,
these are the
this is
basics.
the whole week. This whole week is completely like a warm up. Our main training will be started from the next week. Okay,
Okay,
next
thank you.
Monday. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So I want you to prepare everything, like how to apply oil and everything. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, fine. So, let me know if you're interested for this training. Don't make delays to wait till the next day too. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, shall I take a leave with the permission, everyone?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. Someone asked me, is Dynamo useful for interior design? Yes. Calculations, bro. Sayed, are you there here? I don't think so. You left. Ah, you're here. Ah, yes. So for interior calculations, like how much, I mean, like for example, when it comes to interior, you will, generally calculate in three different ways: frame, box, and there's one more. Like you can do these kind of like paint, how much paint it is actually required. So you can do these kind of a calculations like that. Very simple. For interior designers, of course, it is very, extreme thing. Actually, not required the entire training if you are an interior designer, but it helps you a lot if you have a model with you. Okay? Yeah. Well, so
Okay,
thank you.
thank you so much, Mr. Rajesh. I got it.
Rajesh, tomorrow the same time, right?
Same time, 8:30, same link. Okay, from
And
day
weekly,
after
weekly
tomorrow,
5 days or 6 days?
weekly Fridays. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Can we make an amendment to ask questions at the end? Ah, correct. Yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we are following the same actually. Okay. Asking the questions in the mid, I understand it is really annoying. Maximum, I'll try to make it happen in the end itself. Okay. Don't worry. So, Amruta, Revit Lookup, actually, that is an external tool, Amruta. I'll show you how to download it later. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. No more questions? Well, good.
No.
So, see you tomorrow, same time, same link. Okay, good. Good night. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.